The bitter cold air knocking on the doorstep. Another Arctic blast headed our way. The single-digit temperature is not going to reach us here in South Louisiana, but we could get down to 19 degrees for Sunday morning. So you'll notice this Arctic air mass pushing south, kind of clipping our area as we get into the weekend. So it's really Saturday and into Sunday where we're really going to see that deep fall in temperature. Now we'll see temperatures rebounding as we head into next week. You'll notice the cold air exiting off stage northeast. We still get in on some northerly wind flow here in the mid and upper levels. So bottom line, we'll still be dealing with near normal, if not a little bit below normal temperatures for at least the early part. And then we get another dip in the jet stream here. This is tied to an area of low pressure and another cold front. But notice the lack of purples and pinks. This one's not going to have Arctic origin, so we're not going to see a big drop off in temperature with this next front that we'll be moving through as we look towards Wednesday, but it will provide our next opportunity of rainfall. So in the meantime, for tomorrow morning, we need to prepare tonight for that. People, pets, plants, and pipes for all the parishes and counties here shaded in this pink shade of color. So that doesn't include areas closest to the coast. You'll be borderline, but I think you stay just enough above that 25-degree threshold that you won't need to worry about the pipes there. But everybody will then need to kind of Saturday night into Sunday morning, so best just to prepare yourself Friday night tonight while the weather is a little bit more agreeable. Is there a possibility we could see a few snow flurries tomorrow morning? Yes, in spots. Not going to be area wide, not enough to accumulate, not enough to play with for the kids. So don't get them too excited about that chance. But yeah, if you look up, you may see a snowflake here or there falling from the sky early Saturday morning as we see a little bit of some residual moisture with wraparound flow from the area of low pressure. But temperatures will be cold enough, obviously, to support some snow, as you can see for the morning lows in the 20s across the area. Low 20s across the state line. Mid and upper 20s as you go closer to the coast. So it's going to be cold all day on Saturday. If you have plans to be outside, keep in mind the air temperature is one thing, but we're going to have windy conditions. Feels like temperatures are going to be a whole different story. We're not going to get out of the probably low to mid 20s for feels like temperatures through the day tomorrow. So exposed skin could have some issues with frostbite. Hypothermia is also a concern if you're going to be staying outside for an extended period of time. So layers, layers, layers. Obviously dress comfortably if you do have plans to be out. We've got a ton of parades around the area. You can check in with WFB.com, search the Mardi Gras parades tab there, and you should be able to get the schedule and locations and times. So here's the forecast wind chill with the graph model as we go Friday night leading into Saturday morning. Again, notice some single-digit wind chills for southwestern Mississippi, and then the teens here across Metro Baton Rouge and even down towards the coastal parishes. And we don't see much of a rebound heading into the weekend with still those wind chill values in the teens across the state line and low to mid 20s here in the metro area. Then as we look towards Sunday morning, still flirting with some teens for feels like temperatures early on Sunday. So if you're heading out for religious services, keep in mind we'll still have that bitter cold air mass in place. In fact, air temperatures will actually be in the teens in a few locations, and then we'll start to see a rebound here going into Sunday afternoon. So not much moisture tied to this system. Again, we could see a few flurries for early Saturday morning, but our next opportunity of seeing legitimate precipitation will be in the form of rain Tuesday into Wednesday as the next area of low pressure and cold front moves into the area. This is going to be that midweek time frame. Still working out the exact details on the exact timing on Wednesday, but trending towards rain likely, but no severe or flooding concerns. Not going to have an extreme temperature change though with this next cold front. So cold over the weekend, giving you that first alert highlight for Saturday and Sunday for that dangerous extreme cold warning that's in place, and then we'll start to see some temperature moderation as we head into the middle of the week prior to our next front moving through on Wednesday.